Hey there, Algebra 2 fans. We're going to do this rational equation. It has two answers. That's just a spoiler. I'm Tammy, and if you give me coffee, I do math. And those of you who have given me coffee, thank you. Let's jump in because this one I needed to be caffeinated for. All right, first thing I want to call your attention to is this denominator. These two match, but what we can do here is factor out an n, so let's do that. Now you see we have two of these that have the same denominator, and this one just has part of it. Now before you get all excited about, I gotta have a common denominator. No, I'm gonna do something else. Watch this. I'm going to take the entire thing times this little thing that I just engineered, n times n plus 2 over 1. This would be the common denominator, but as long as I multiply every single term by that, it's legal. So watch what happens. If I take this thing times this first term, these would cancel, and you would just end up with that. If I take it times the second term, the same thing would happen. And then back over here on the last term, the n plus 2 would cancel, but there'd be an extra n left over up on the numerator. See how that works? Now we have no more fractions. Let's see, write down what we have left. We have the 6n plus 18 from this numerator. We have the n squared plus 10n plus 24 from this guy. And we have the 3n from here. Now we just need to clean this up because I got a lot of extra stuff laying around here. So we've got 6n and 10n. We can put those two together. And I got 18 and 24. I can put those together. So we end up with n squared plus 16n plus 42 equals 3n. Let's subtract 3n from both sides. And we have n squared plus 13n plus 42 equals 0. And we have a simple factoring problem. I need two numbers that multiply to be 42, but when you add them together are 13. Yep, 6 and 7. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay, sorry. Now we have, yeah, that would be something I would do on purpose, but I swear I did not do that on purpose. All right, so we have n plus 6 equals 0, or n plus 7 equals 0. That's what happens here. If you get a 0 at the end, it's called the zero product property. Set each one of these equal to 0 and solve. So we have n equals -6, or we have n equals -7. I did that one. I want you to try this one right now. X equals 11, which I guess rhymes with 6, 7. I want to thank you guys so much for your support. If you'd like to keep me caffeinated, use the QR code for Buy Me a Coffee. And right now, I am in a vicious battle with the YouTube algorithm. If you could help me out with a like, a share, or a comment, we'll be friends forever. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in this next incredibly useful video. Bye.